Ever wonder what true wealth looks like at different ages? Today we're exploring why median net worth tells a more accurate story than average net worth, especially when headlines suggest it takes 4.4 million to be considered rich. We'll break down net worth by age and show how to calculate and set our own goals. Stick around, whether you're 20 or 60, this knowledge is your first step towards building wealth. Let's go. Why should you care more about net worth than income? Simple. Net worth gives you the complete picture. Income is just a snapshot. Net worth is what you own minus what you owe. It's your true financial stability. Think about Alex earning $250,000 versus Sam earning $65,000. Alex has high debt, no savings, lavish spending. Sam lives modestly, saves, invests. The result, Alex's net worth is $10,000, Sam's is $400,000. Income alone is misleading. Disciplined habits, tracked by your net worth, build lasting wealth. Your net worth is your financial GPS. It shows where you are and where you can go. So if you want to track yours easily, I use a Notion net worth tracker that automatically calculates everything. No complicated spreadsheets. Grab a free copy, link in the description box below. It's the same one I use. Now, let's see how net worth stacks up across different age groups. Remember, we're focusing on median, the truer middle point, not averages that can be skewed by outliers. In your 20s, the median net worth is over $7,600, while the average is over $113,000. That's a huge gap. Here's why. Averages get skewed by a few high earners or individuals who've built significant wealth early on, like startup founders or people that have inherited large sums of money. The median gives a clear picture of what's typical. Now, it seems low, right? Because most people in their 20s are just starting their career, entry-level pay, and dealing with student loans, which makes wealth building challenging. But Gen Z, you have a superpower. Compounding is your best friend. Investing just $500 monthly with an 8% return from your mid-20s, that could be well over $1 million by age 60. So here are some key goals in your 20s. Start with understanding how money works. Begin with these 5 books, and I guarantee you'll level up your knowledge and money game all under $100. You want to crush high interest debt, especially credit cards. Get out of debt. I can't stress enough how much you'll be ahead if you don't carry high credit card debts or big student loans into your 30s. Next is an emergency fund. 3 months of living expenses. Life happens and it's inevitable. And when you have this buffer, you'll feel so much better. Save and invest 15 to 20%. Yes, that might mean fewer $7 fancy lattes, but your future self, sipping even better coffee, will thank you. Last but not least, think beyond the 9 to 5. What's fulfilling, lucrative, and scalable? Looking back in my 20s, I'd wish I'd asked myself creatively about what I wanted to do. First, something that would be fulfilling. Second, something that could be potentially lucrative. And third, scalable multiple ways. I focused mainly on the traditional path, grad school, MBA, corporate job, before considering side hustles and businesses. In hindsight, I'd start this creative journey, this creative thinking well in my early 20s, because it would have transformed my approach to making money and impact. Millennials in our 30s, median net worth rises to over $35,000, while the average jumps to over $300,000. A stark difference that reflects how outliers pull up the averages. This is when major expenses like raising a family, having kids, buying a home can make saving particularly challenging in today's housing market. But time for compound growth is still there, but you need to be more strategic. So for an example, investing $500 monthly with an 8% return would grow over $700,000 over 30 years, but increasing it to $650 per month would get you close to $1 million. That's an extra $200,000 just from an additional $150 per month. And with statistics that say 65% of people are still living paycheck to paycheck, consistent saving and investing is critical. So here are some key goals for our 30s. First, eliminate high interest debt. Free up cash flow for wealth building. Second, your emergency fund. So hopefully you would have saved 3 months by now, but you want to ultimately save 3 to 6 months of living expenses if you're single, and 6 to 12 months if you have family and kids. Think of it as your financial safety net. Next is to consistently invest 15 to 20%. Develop multiple income streams. I learned this firsthand after losing my $200K plus corporate job post MBA and managing family finances. I discovered how crucial diversification is. Today, I maintain 5 solid income sources, and according to the IRS data, the average millionaire has 7 different income streams. Beyond your job and investment, just adding 1 additional income stream can provide greater security, flexibility, and accelerated accelerate wealth building. This journey of managing finances and building multiple income streams can feel overwhelming. And that's why I'm offering free one-on-one calls to learn more about this community. I've been through these stages myself and would love to hear your story. The link to schedule a call is in the description box below. Gen X and older millennials, your 40s mark your peak earning years. During this decade, wealth accumulation accelerates dramatically. The median net worth rises over to $125,000, while the average reaches over $700,000, primarily due to peak career earnings. The Bureau of Labor Statistics show that the ages 45 to 54 earn significantly more. In Q1 of 2025, full-time workers in this age group earn a median of over $1,300 per week, 22% more than workers aged 25 to 34, and higher than any other age group. Household income follows the same pattern. Median household income for 2022 peaked at over $100,000 for 45 to 54-year-old householders. For Gen X and older millennials, this decade is vital for maximizing income through career advancement or business growth. Focus on increasing income, whether through promotions, higher paying positions, or expanding your business. These moves can dramatically impact your long-term wealth. Here's the power of timing. If you invested a $20,000 raise at age 40 with a 7% turn, you'll have roughly $1.26 million by 65. Now, if you waited until 50, you'd only have about $580,000. That's a whopping $680,000 difference. Just remember, avoid lifestyle creep. Social Security also rewards higher earnings now. So your benefits are based on your 35 highest earning years. Now, if you replace your low earning years from your 20s with high earning years in your late 40s, you'll permanently boost your retirement check. So here's some stretch goals for your 40s. First, you want to calculate your retirement number. Target investable assets that support a 4% annual withdrawal rate. Maximize your 401k and Roth IRA contributions, and diversify across index funds. If you've consistently invested and saved since your 20s or 30s, compound growth now kicks into higher gear. Next, aggressively try to pay down your mortgage. Aim to be mortgage-free by 50. Avoid tapping into home equity and weigh all major financial decisions carefully. You want to eliminate other interest-bearing debt, cars, remaining student loans. Plan to get rid of this before you hit your 50. In your 50s, the median is around $288,000 and the average is around $1.4 million. This is a critical decade. You want to maximize savings. The IRS allows catch-up contributions. For 2025, that's up to $31,000 in a 401k if you're 50 plus. This decade is absolutely critical for your financial future. With only about 10 years left until traditional retirement age, every financial decision carries extra weight. So consider this. 38% of homeowners between age 65 and 74 still carry a mortgage, significantly up from 29% in 1998. Say eliminating a $1,500 mortgage payment at 55 and investing it could add another $420,000 by age 70. So key priorities here is first to maximize your retirement funding, 401ks, Roth IRAs, HSAs, and just one extra $10,000 contribution at age 55 could grow to $24,000 by 65 with a 6% return. Crush that mortgage. Aim to enter retirement debt-free. Last but not least, I think this is where the fun happens. Monetize your experience. I think by your 50s, you would have accumulated lots of network, lots of skills, and that you can monetize your expertise through consulting, board positions, or creating educational content. Remember, the average founder of high-growth companies is 45. Your professional network is now a valuable asset. Moving into your 60s, your focus shifts from convert and protect. The average net worth at this stage reaches $1.7 million with a median of over $400,000. And here's the sobering reality. A 65-year-old individual will need about $165,000 for healthcare costs in retirement, while a couple should plan for around $300,000. Delaying Social Security by 70 can boost benefits by 8% per year past full retirement age. So here's some core goals in your 60s. You want to secure income streams, create a sustainable withdrawal strategy, finalize your estate planning and review long-term care options, and stress test retirement plan that accounts for inflation. In your 70s, we see a natural decline in net worth as retirement savings are put to use. The median net worth sits over $300,000, while the average is about $1.6 million, reflecting that wealth disparity that persists into retirement. The decline is normal as retirees draw from their accounts for living expenses such as healthcare and enjoying their golden years. The key is having a solid withdrawal strategy to make your nest egg last. Remember, your 50s are about maximizing savings, your 60s are securing income streams, and your 70s are for enjoying the fruits of your careful planning. Ready to find your number? It's simple. Assets minus liabilities. Why bother? Because the finish line keeps moving. In Charles Schwab 2024 Modern Wealth Survey, the national figure to feel wealthy was 2.5 million, but folks in the Bay Area said it takes about 4.4 million, nearly double. Seeing your own number, positive or negative, or in between, tells you exactly how far you should aim. So first is to gather your numbers, balances and debt totals, plug into a net worth tracker. You can use my free Notion dashboard in the link below so it can chart automatically. Third, benchmark. As a starting point, you can check out Fidelity's salary multiplier. It suggests saving targets by age, a multiple of your salary. So by age 30, 1x your salary, by age 40, 3x, and 67, 10x your salary. So for an example, if you're earning $60K at 35, you want to aim for about $120,000 net worth. Review and adjust. Debts grow faster than assets. Tighten budget. Assets rising, boost investment. Track, tweet, and repeat. And watch your net worth climb towards your definition of personal rich. Understanding and tracking your net worth is fundamental. It's not just about hitting a magic number. It's about building a more prosperous and secure future. Friends, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. If this was helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more money strategies and tips. Let me know your thoughts and what's the biggest pain point for you in the comments. See you in the next one.